Interesting. You change the thing around from this side to this side. Okay, hello everybody and welcome. I've been asked to do a world affairs reading. Okay, and I was asked to do it live. So let's do this. Hang on, get my hands ready. So I've been guided to 4 decks. So I don't know if that's indicative of the fact that it won't be very long, but we're just here to do what we need to do. So boy. So let's see, what's God's message? So world affairs doesn't mean that it's dealing with the whole world. It's just something to do with parts of the world, a fraction of the world, okay? Because everywhere is not the same. Believe it or not, everywhere is not corrupted. At least definitely not on the scale that we experience in London and, or should I say England and America and the Caribbean. Everywhere is not corrupted like this. So let's see. Three more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, okay, got Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, let's see what pops out. Okay, Burkina Faso. Let's see, at the bottom of the deck, we got News Corps. Or mass media. So we're going to clarify both of these. Let's see. So we're going to find out what God wants to say to Burkina Faso and what we need to know about this underlying issue, which is the mass media. Okay? And you see the cards. I want as much space as I need. Alright, so Burkina Faso. What do you want to say to Burkina Faso, please? See what's behind News Corps. Russia. We got Belgium coming behind that. Oh, and Nigeria. And then we have the International Criminal Court. And behind International Criminal Court is Cuba. So it goes, there was this one, then Belgium, then Nigeria. International Criminal Court. Okay. Alright. So Burkina Faso, let's see. What does God want to say when it comes to Burkina Faso? This could be to Burkina Faso, about Burkina Faso. We'll know once God has delivered the message. One more. Okay, Burkina Faso. Okay, so we got female. Ooh, my phone need charging. Hold on. So we got female at the bottom of the deck. So feminine energy, is nurturing energy, peaceful energy, celebratory energy, uh, just good vibes, you know. We don't want to kick nobody's ass. I mean, we might tell you off, but we're gonna be nice about it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's coming in like hmm. Somebody's thinking. Okay. All right. So we got male. That's the card that came out. Let's see if it's in the upright or this way. So it's in the reverse. So female. Male in the reverse is female. Like we saw at the bottom of the deck. So why? Oh, so Burkina Faso, God is trying to say, tone it down. Tone it down. If there's something frustrating you right now, you are a man, yes, but get into your feminine energy. Okay? So let's see the underlying issue. It doesn't mean that you're a pum pum. Doesn't mean you're a pussy. It doesn't mean you're a punk. It just simply means you're cool. It simply means I'm not gonna get up off my throne unless I absolutely have to. I'm not gonna allow you to disturb my peace unless I absolutely have to. That's what that means. So you could be a man, but just be cool. Okay? Okay, so the underlying issue we got and C. So yeah, so somebody C. So somebody was thinking and now somebody C. Okay? We got H, like you're breathing a sigh of relief, like God is so clever. Yeah, so that has brought an end to some kind of a worry or hardship or something. So it's like, okay, look at it this way. So now it's in the past. You're welcome. Now you can start over. Hey, that's good. Okay, I ain't gonna read no more. But you could guess what this O and P may be representing. If you're intuitive, God will tell you the secret. But we don't need to hear that part. So you were in your mind wondering like, why is this so hard kind of energy? Okay, and it's like I want to tell you that if you're trying to accomplish something and you're finding it to be frustrating like that, like you're ripping yourself apart. One party you want to go this way, one party you want to go that way, and you make a choice and you still feel get like you're getting ripped, go the other direction. Go the other direction. And this is what you got going on here, because it's like you want to maintain your power, you want to maintain your stance, you want to keep your respect. You don't want nobody to take you for an idiot. But at the same time, it's like you almost don't have a reason to really go grrr mode on whoever this is that's irritating you. Okay? So, you were thinking about it, God has brought you the answers. You're not wrong for wanting to just take it easy. Just be cool about it. Even if somebody's telling lies on you, if somebody, whatever the hell they're trying to do, God is saying it's okay. Put your weight down. Okay? It's alright. Put your weight down. Okay? So it could be the media. They're using the news media to spread lies on you as usual. But God is saying, you know what? You don't have to worry about this. Because I, God, know who you are. I know what's happening. I see what's happening. And I am the judge. I have the last say. So God wants you to know, when it comes to the relationship between you and God, you're good. Okay? So that is your message. Okay? So yeah, so they could be spreading propaganda in the media about Russia. But we got the International Criminal Court coming up, and This may not be the earthly one, this may be the heavenly international criminal court, because since the one on earth don't want to do its job, obviously mother nature has to come in and make sure that justice is being served, because it is a time in history for justice. Okay, that's the part of the story that we've reached in this time. It's time for justice. Okay, so God is saying you can lighten your load. You're not wrong for thinking that you can. Breathe a sigh of relief. It's okay. All right. Burkina Faso. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, we don't need to clarify that, but it's like God has something to say. Okay, I can feel. Okay, so what do you want to say when it comes to that then? Okay, that's what this is for. I see, said the blind woman. Calm down. All right. All right, somebody's nervous. Burkina, I hope that's not you. You have no reason. As long as you stay on the right side of divine law, you have no reason to be nervous. Okay? You're allowed to make mistakes. And just remember that once you're traveling with God, any quote unquote mistake you might make is actually a divine step towards your final goal, which is your liberation. Okay? Getting your justice. Justice for Africa and Africans all over the world. One people. I don't know what's about to happen, but all I know is something that we haven't seen happen in a very long time is actually happening in this time. For too long, Africa has been getting held down and kicked down. It's like having a bad boyfriend who just uses you for sex, and then he don't bother to take care of any of your needs. And if he does take care of any of your needs, you have to beg for it. You have to do all kind of demeaning shit for it. It's like, and you're the woman who don't know your power. You're the woman who don't know that you have something that this terrible boyfriend want. That means you have power. How do you go about understanding your power and utilizing your power to put this idiot in check? That's the question. First thing you do is connect with your God. Second thing you do is trust your God. Third thing you do is have no fear. Fourth thing you do is take action. World bullies. So it's like, where's the world police that's supposed to be keeping these world bullies in check? You see, that's what the freaking United Nations and all these different organizations popping up every fucking where is meant to. That's what they're meant to be. That's what they're meant to do. And the thing is, none of them are loyal to their name. All these big fancy fucking titles that they're giving themselves. 99% of the freaking members on these on these organizations, they have no desire to fulfill whatever aims and objectives they produce for the public to see as their aims and objectives. They got some secret aims and objectives that they don't let us see. That's what they really stand for. It's becoming clear to us now. Why was that so hard? Four more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have got tribe. Hang on. Okay, so tribe. So what we're clarifying News Corps. They're a tribe. They're a team. The whole of them. Alright, so the first card we have to come out is God Made Earthquake, clarifying the News Corps mass media. The second card we have is Natural Resources. I thought it was, but it was in the reverse, so let's see. Okay, so natural resources, it is not. It is synthetic resources, okay? Shit is made up. So we got government as the third card that came out. Let's see. It was sideways. just like the real government. So it's in the reverse. That's even worse. So yeah, so it's not the ruling element. So this news core, this news media, God is about to shake them up. Okay? So the amount of power and influence that they once had, they're not gonna have that anymore. It's not a natural resource for power when it comes for information when it comes to government and world affairs anymore. So when they're trying to spread their propaganda on their news channels, less and less and less and less people are going to be believing them. That's what God wants you to know when it comes to the news core and mass media. So God is like, don't even worry about the dumb shit that they're saying about you. Okay, Burkina, do not worry about what they got to say about you and Russia or BRICS or any fucking thing that they want to talk about, because everybody knows what they're about. Everybody knows how unnatural and how made up they actually are. Okay? So we got earthly beings, a cold to it, exactly. So people who are in their right frame of mind are just cold to it. We don't care about it. They get no respect from us because we see the game now. This is revelation time. This is the apocalypse. Nothing can be hidden anymore. No crime can be hidden anymore. Even for the International Criminal Court. Because people like myself, all we have to do is make the deck with the appropriate names and events and everything, and we'll get the facts just like how it took place. Because it's in the Akashic records. So when the news media want to lie, the Akashic records won't mislead us. So this is God giving me the information. And if God wants to give us the information on any criminal activity that need to be handled in the International Criminal Court, there are people there to make sure that the right people suffer. So outside of karma, means like this can be incorporated in society in a constructive way. Like it's being used right now to bring comfort and understanding and truth. Revelation. Okay? So yeah, we firm. We firm. We're not listening to them. And we rising higher and higher just like you, Burkina Faso. We got the same aims and objectives. We will not fall. We got village. God made drought. God made wildfire of thought. Okay? So where there was once a drought among the masses, because the village includes every freaking body. So where there was once a drought, this wildfire that God is using to shake up the news organization, because it's one body, many different outlets, one bumbleclot organization spreading the one propaganda. It's now a wildfire of thought. People are thinking. This programming is not working anymore. They can't microchip we anymore. God said fire for that. God made volcanic eruptions. Literally fire for that. You know what happened to a microchip when you put fire upon it? It's done with. So God is saying, let them say what they want to say. They need people to believe it for it to be effective. They're not effective anymore because people are not believing their lies anymore. Okay, Burkina Faso? That's what God wants you to know when it comes to this news media and the nonsense that they're saying. They can only have the power to move you if you give them that power. So stop giving them your power. Just be in your feminine energy, loving your people, go into your farm, plant some food, go take a swim in a pool, soak in a jacuzzi, have a little party with your friends, and get back to business when you're done. Whatever you do need to get to, not what they're trying to drag you into. Don't give them any power. They're useless, they're worthless, they're unimportant. They want attention. Don't give them. So let's bring your last message. Apocalypse, the real meaning of apocalypse is the unveiling. Revelation, revealing. That's what season we're in. That's why there's so much truth coming out. If we want people to say good things about us, we have to actually behave well, or else the truth will come out from the Akashic records. Nothing can be hidden. As long as God is ready for it to be revealed, nothing can be hidden. Nothing. There's a reason why I made this deck on screen, on a live. I made it on a live broadcast, on screen. For a reason. I could have done it off screen. I made it right in front of your faces so you could see how this shit works. God talked to me and I write. Just like with anybody and anything else. Every screenwriter, that's what happened. The higher energy talk to them and they write. Every musician, that's what happened. The higher energy talk to them and they write or they manifest. Any basketball player, the higher energy talk to them and they make the moves according to that. Anybody and everybody, that's what we do. It's the same over here for tarot readers. God talk to me and I write what I need to write. Even when it don't make no sense to my consciousness, I write it because God knows. God is the all-seeing eye. The true all-seeing eye, that is God Almighty. Not these fools who are going around posing and using these symbols and using these words as if they are the ultimate power. They are not the ultimate powerhouse. God is. That has always been, that will always be God's position. They are wannabe gods. And they fool the world into thinking that they are as powerful as they want the world to believe for a very long time. But God has said, okay, that's enough now, children. Time to sit down. You had a long enough time to play God. You did a terrible, terrible job. Is that how you really want to run the world? I give you the power to run the world and this is what you did with it? That's how God is talking to them. That's a disgrace. You need a slap. Like, what the hell possessed you to do this? Look at it. Eh? God take them up for a bird's eye view. Now look down. Look at it. You think you could be me better than me? So I gave you the power and look at what you did with it. That look like God work or devil work to you? It's devil work. Destruction. Kill, steal and destroy. Devil work. God said, get out of the way and stop suffer my people, I beg. And go sit down somewhere before I make you sit down. That's how God is talking to these wannabe world heads. These world heads and world organizations that are not doing what they're supposed to do. These organizations on a national and international world level. Even universal. Because if there's any universal alliances or any universal, what do you call them things? Like the NAACP and the NATO and the ECOWAS and organization. If there's even any universal organizations, they're failing too. So if aliens are real and the humans are in contact with the alien life forms and they have some kind of organization going on where they're supposed to be looking after humanity and looking after the fucking earth, being custodians of humanity and the earth, they have failed. So even the aliens are disappointing right now if they're real. So as high up as the expansion of creation goes, they're all a disappointment. Because what is going on here is not nice. It's unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Police is not policing. Hospital is not hospitaling. Government is not governmenting. Government is not representing. The people are not being represented. The people are not being cared for. The people are being abused, oppressed, misled. That's unacceptable. That's not godly. That's a fail. It's disgraceful. You had your chance to play God, now you need to move out the way so that the real people who actually care can step up and clean this shit up. People like myself. Nobody is doing what they claim say they were created to do. That's why there's utter chaos. Your last message, Burkina Faso. Sorry. I had to make those statements because it all ties in. I'm not looking for a perfect world. I'm sure nobody's looking for a perfect world. Anybody who is smart, we know that perfection is boring. But we need to step up. Things need to be better than this. This is getting utterly senseless, ridiculous. Yeah. Way too many children are being abused. Way too many people are starving. Way too many people are working hard for their money only to have it stolen by people who have made a career out of stealing. All them things they need to stop. So man then here pa hike it chala on me see it at the me it announce now money is near aka ya motion they tell show in make like that. Yes, the me stake ya la saka on the me peta chale this ala mai ka te tol hip mon na yes e ke tia talo ma mes ne hakati te me ale mosta ala katala ta ma o mes da ke ti da pe ene ai. There's a reason why God chose me. There's a reason why God chose you. Whatever God chose us for, we were made for it. God didn't make a mistake. Talking to everybody. You know what you were made for if you would be honest with yourself. God didn't make a mistake. Don't let people around you change you and diminish your vision of yourself. You know who you are better than anybody else. Don't let nobody tell you what heights you can and cannot go to. There are parents selling their own children. Why? Because they're too lazy and because they're too unconfident and they're too afraid and they want to live fast life. They don't want to take the steps. these people, they do it without mercy. And we have other people who made a business out of stealing others' children, stealing other people's children and selling them for people's sexual desire and God knows what else. Humans, boy. And these are the same people that dress up nice every day and speak so nicely and act like them character is so fucking pristine. But I give God thanks. I give God thanks for access to the Akashic records. Anybody who want to act like them so fucking prim and proper and pristine, I can dig up your whole file. And I'm ready. You don't get rid of you. It's gonna stop. Or at least slow down. We're gonna balance the scale the other direction. Who feels it knows it. I'm sure many of us have been. Burkina Faso, your last message. I'll wipe my face in a little while. Let me just get the cards ready. Three more. Yeah, reconciliations, wailing tree at the bottom of the deck. reality TV. All right, let's do this. So Burkina Faso, God says diving into a task, deep diver. So there's a lot of work to do, okay? But you can do it. You're not alone. God is with you every step of the way. It doesn't mean you have to be all holier than thou. It doesn't mean you have to join a church. Just connect with the God that's within you, okay? When it comes to our walk with God, it's a personal thing between you and the God that you know. Not the God that your mother know, not the God your father know, not the God your granny them know, not the God that the world want to give you. Get in touch with the God that's within you. Okay? Deep diving into a task. The task is for reconciliations. Okay? Oh, we got completion. So this is the underlying issue. Reconciliations, wailing tree, closing the door. So just like I was crying just now, this is what it's about. It's about the wailing tree. Look at the damn woman in the picture, bawling like me, inside the tree. Yeah, it's time to stop the weeping and the mourning, man. It's time to stop. It's time to close the door on that shit. It's too much sufferation. Okay? So the task is to stop this sufferation. And it's going to take each one of us tapping into ourselves and getting in touch with our higher and stronger self. Okay? No more taking the easy way out. God didn't make idiots. We were made in the image and the likeness of God. We are all gods and goddesses. Stop acting like you're useless. Stop thinking that you're worthless. That's a lie you're telling yourself. That's a lie that your outside world has fed you. Because within yourself, I highly doubt that in your normal state of mind, in your most conscious and your most sober state of mind, that's not how you feel about yourself. You feel that way when people put that shit in you. That's because God made champions. Period. God don't make losers. If we are losers, because we chose that path. If we're losing, we chose the path of losing. So if we're getting life wrong, we chose the path of getting life wrong. We can do better than this. So we got straddling between realms. And then we have the fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. So what God is saying with this part, look, what's coming next. Right use of power. This is what I'm talking about. We're all strong. God didn't make no fool. We are made in the image and likeness of God. Look at what God has done. Look at what God has created. So I was saying that when it comes to this wandering between realms, God wants us to know that we're going to be in a state of middle before we actually get to success. Okay? We have to do everything. I'm sorry. We have to do everything in the right timing. We can't rush things. Healing is not a process that we can rush. The world, it took a long time to get it like this. So it's going to take a while to clean it back up. We cannot expect things to get back on track within a month or 2 years or 10 years. Okay? And even when we get it back on track, it's still a matter of maintaining it, because the minute that we step outside of our right use of power, we create a world like this again. You see? So it's not just a matter of getting to that better world, it's a matter of maintaining it as well. Okay? We're too far away from where God intended for us to be. That's the problem. Because God don't have a problem with evil. God don't have that kind of a problem with people falling from grace. God know that these things happen. But the balance, we're going too far. And God has been waiting for us to discipline ourselves. God been waiting for us to correct ourselves and get on the right path, and we keep failing. So God has to now step in and make it happen. Movement towards adventure. And this is the beginning. This is the beginning of our beautiful beginning. World order. Not no new world order like they want to make. Actual world order. That's what we're headed towards. Okay? Everybody getting right within their mind. Look, the divine matrix. Exactly. We need to make our existence more divine. It is the balance or the ratio of divinity to devilishness is way off. And God has about had it with us humans and aliens if they exist. All who exist, God has had it. And if we don't fix it, God gonna come in and fuck some shit up. Because God says it's time for the weeping and the mourning to stop. So if we don't make this happen, then you can easily expect more earthquake, more hurricane, more droughts, more starvation, more wars, you name it. More pestilence. Since y'all want to bully each other, God said, let me bully all of you. That's how God is moving right now. Since we don't want to treat each other good, God is like, okay, let me treat all of you bad. See how you handle that. All of you people, especially the ones who feel like you're untouchable, the ones who have the police in your pocket, the ones who are stopping the police from actually policing and serving the communities that they're supposed to serve, serving the people that they're supposed to serve. The ones who are stopping our children from getting a proper education. The ones who are stopping our children from living in peace. This wrath will be poured out on you people. That's what God is saying. God has had it. Okay? That's your message. So thank you, all of you, for watching, and I do wish us the very best going forward. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Like Jerry Springer said, take care of yourself and each other. One love.